you're a native of Novato, California, and a product of Marian Catholic High School. How did you become exposed to Coach Stevens in the women's basketball program from all the way across the country?
Well, I was always interested in going to school in the Boston area, and obviously wanted to play basketball. So we got a list of a bunch of schools, and actually went on a visit over there, and Bentley was on that list. And so I ended up being a recruited walk-on, immediately getting on campus. Obviously, beautiful campus. I was interested in studying business. And then, the Bentley program was a huge, the basketball program was a huge draw. Not even realizing what it all entailed to being a Bentley basketball player. And it was the perfect spot for me. So I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Then you were actually only one of 3 Falcons ever to be a 3-year captain after you came back for your another year eligibility for grad school in 2010. Can you speak to just what that meant to you to be one of those team leaders all 3 of those seasons?
Yeah, it was a huge honor. And the fact that, Coach Stevens trusted my leadership with, Bentley women's basketball and how special that is. But my teammates were awesome. We were all, on the same page, with the same goals of winning an NE10 championship and getting to the Elite Eight. So I think, as a unit, they made it easy to lead, and we were able to kind of, move forward together with Coach Stevens, obviously her leadership, and then having C there as a former Bentley basketball player. She was just great in helping, the players and the captains, lead from within. So a lot of advantages and support.
How did your time at Bentley kind of influence your decision to eventually become a coach and continue being a coach to this day?
I had an awesome experience at Bentley, on and off the floor, and grew as a person, as a basketball player, as a leader. And it was just important for me to hopefully be able to pass that on to the players that I coached, hopefully have even a little bit of an impact that Coach Stevens had on me. And, obviously basketball-wise, I gained a lot of knowledge, but just, culture-wise and building a program of excellence. I learned a lot, and just wanted to, give back to the players that I coached, and hopefully they have a positive experience like I had at Bentley.
Whereas not only that you are coaching girls basketball at your high school, but your father, Mike, is the boys basketball coach. And that's just, I just thought that was so cool to have the father-daughter combo both at the same high school in the basketball program. Then I saw another story. It said, there was a rumor has it that he adopted a special out-of-bounds play that you taught him out of the Bentley playbook. Can you just elaborate that a little bit for us?
Yeah. Me and my dad always talk basketball. He coached me growing up. So, wherever I was, whether I was playing at Bentley or coaching in college, we're always having a dialogue, and he's trying to get better. I'm trying to get better. And we just had a quick hit play from Bentley that I thought was easy enough, for high school to adopt. And they did. They actually won a game off of it. So you can't use it a lot. But, when you need a bucket, it's a really good option. So we run it too. We call it Falcon. And, we haven't won a game on it, but we've gotten some big buckets.
Final question for you. What was your biggest takeaway from your time, as it doesn't have to be just one, maybe what's your couple of takeaways from your time as a Falcon and specifically playing under Coach Stevens?
Coach Stevens was always prepared and very detail oriented, so going into any game, any situation, she knew exactly what she wanted to do, because she put in hours and hours and hours of film, which gave us confidence, knowing that she was prepared. And I think that has translated to all of her players, whether it's basketball wise or in the business world. You need to come into things prepared for whatever's going to come at them. And then culture wise, I just think that, as important as basketball is, and the success and the high standards on the court, there really was like an open door policy. And she was there to support and help us through, a huge growing part of our lives, 18 to 22 years old, and all the ups and downs that entails. And she was there for all of it, and was willing to, help us through that. And with my knee injuries and trying to navigate what that was going to look like, like I said before, I felt very valued, even though I wasn't playing. And, just to have someone that you could trust with so much experience and guidance was just invaluable.
Thank you very much for joining me today and answering these few questions. I do appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good day.
No problem.
Best of luck with the basketball season.